And now, mo wo show eni, ano, rather, I was on that life and I was just shaking my head because only àwọn èèyàn kan tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ already. Adama, Lagata, my brother, and Opobe, Queen of Energy. They've spoken to him. And maybe because most of them are Kishi Yoruba, so they don't really understand. They don't know the gravity of what this guy is doing. We understand. So I wouldn't that's why I wouldn't blame them too much. I want to Mbawi to talk to him. But when you think you're too full of yourself, this is what you get. You'll be disgraced at the end of the day. You'll be messed up at the end of the day. And this is what you're getting now. And trust me, you're going to get it in full if you don't amend your ways. Just today. On fọwọ́ ra ẹ lórí, on papa àwọn kan tún sọ pé ó ti tó. Okay, and you want something to go down like ẹ dẹ̀ fẹ́ kíkọ ṣé bá àwọn àgbàlagbà ṣe ń tó nǹkan làwọn wèrè yẹn ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nìí. I'll call them wèrè. I see them as wèrè. Bá báyọ̀ sọ tí mi bá báyọ̀ tí bá bá ẹ wí pé o ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa tí bá rí pé o wà remorseful ọmọ wàá sún fún mi ni. That's how to train people. That's how to teach people a lesson. Oh, ní jẹ́ kó súnmọ́ sàkání ẹ pé tó bá ti mọ̀ pé ò ní change lọ́dún rí ọlọ́mọ súnmọ́ mi for now so that wọn ò ní sọ pé mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Bó ṣe kọ́ wa nìyẹn. But mo kàn ń gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi ó ti tó àwọn kan wọ́n jealous ẹni. Ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà tẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Àwọn ọmọ yìí ní láti gbé yín lọ sí psychiatric hospital because but the little I have, I am okay. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ó ti bá rí sí lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run má gbà because olówó gan gbàdúrà pé kò ń ṣe rere sí ni. The way they were doing today, o tún I feel pé o ní mo kàn ń wò ẹni. Mo ní okay, this guy will still. Me, I predict a lot, and I never knew it was going to be so fast. I thought it's going to be like next week. It will be like next week. Ni iya ẹ máa sún ó máa tẹ́. But unfortunately, kò pé 24 hours. Ó rí pé oògùn ẹ ò jẹ́. You need to check yourself. Stop all this madness, brother. Nobody hates you. Now, Arifa tá mọ̀ gbà yẹn. Ó kò wá arrogance nísìn ó ti gbé yẹn sápá èmi ò tiẹ̀ rán yànnà. So I don't know why you are acting. You don't have anything. Like I don't have anything. I don't know why you're feeling too pompous now. When you're even talking like Watu Akakparu. What the heck? What's going on? Stop all this attitude of yours. It's fake life. It's trash. What do you have? Even if you've cashed out and you bought a car, and so fucking what? Is that a life? You know where your mates are? I want you to your gun shamo bitowani. I want to cash out on no brook shamo. So what is it? Today you were showing your wife, you were showing your bed that is on the floor. Who are you proving points to? See, some of us get sense past some of them. Anything where you do, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ calculate pé nǹkan tó ń try láti sọ ni o ní láti sọ fún wa ká tó understand your actions, we grab immediately. Òun ló máa ń pè ní action speaks louder than voice. Àwa máa ń gbọ́ action ni and we pay attention to details and we pick points from there. Who were you showing that you don't have a bed? Who are you showing all that to? That wasn't needed.
About 100,000 kó lọ fi kan bẹ́ẹ̀dì.
You can imagine. One lifestyle. See, nobody is holding you to take cash or pick up fún ẹ lówó. Nobody is. They give me money. If they, ṣé orí mi yí ni tí bá sọ pé èèyàn fún mi èmi tí ìyà ń jẹ mí kí wá fowó ṣakọ. Èmi ò fowó ṣakọ, mi ń bówó ṣakọ. But when they give you, use it well. On this app, tó bá ní ta ló make àwọn wo ló make owó, ẹ ti make owó gan lórí app yìí. The gift alone, I will still keep on saying it.
Síbẹ̀ aṣọ ò ká ojú ìlú.
It's millions. You've made millions. And it's something for you to build yourself. Ṣé báwọn Saloni yẹn? You might not make more than them, but you've made millions. I swear, Ajay, you've made millions on TikTok alone, aside from what they give you. Why entering Obaros? Before they arrested you, you made money. Why entering? I will tell. It's not even about that. Because I will plan that we won't make anything, and we are not making anything still. Yeah, to see them about where Tony, please, I just want to, can I have your account number? Imi go mati gbagbe mi ni rántí. Imi go mi ni ti shi mo se shi mi ni jo bí last week ni or last 2 weeks or so. Tí mo ní kó má bínú pé I'm so sorry. Ipe mo se respond. Please, nobody hates you. This route that you're going now. This route that you're going is deadly for you. Your juju no go work. Oh. You know, say everybody plenty. And you know be everybody juju they catch. Taya about time boya mo jẹun ata ni. Cause on come. Amend your ways. I'm giving you the best advice now. Brotherly to sisterly advice.
If to say you get juju, why you go prison? I beg you.
Mommy, no, I'm advising him. Soft pedal. What is soft pedal? Me, I don't know the ego that I don't know. Stop all this. It's madness. You just mess yourself up, bro. You will mess yourself up. I'm telling you the fact. See people in your comment section. Go and check out the comments. Let me know now. But no, stop. Stop. Who's ever look boju? No, Nico. Eh, to ba so man, they were dragging me. Who is dragging? Statement telling me, okay, go. Trigger me. You're triggering us with your word.
Stop this advice. It's not gonna work.
No, sis. No. I feel it. Joe. Okay. It's still see. Come on, so because so much and one bully. Nobody is bullying you. Please, see, said Joe. Stop. Could make sense more.
Attach it to your own.
Tilonjo ko sodo Karimonse torí àtẹnujẹ. Wọ́n pèyàn lólè òun kò ṣe ń gbọ́ ọmọ ẹran jó. Do your life and do your stuff. We'll come and watch you. Do justice for Mohbad. They are dragging me. They're dragging me. You are using side. I don't want to drag. I didn't drag you. If I drag you, I saw you might make money.
That is how to raise bed money.
That is how to raise money. Báwo ni o ṣe máa ra mọ́tò tó máa lóhùn ní bed? Èwo ló come before what?
You want to use opportunity and say that's why I told our people
he's still doing what he's doing. So what's
doing now? Hey, le bá sọ̀rọ̀ now. Ó ṣe kíní.
Do your own. I won't go sleep. Be quick.
Don't you just you
need to calm down. Go stop gbogbo kíní. And please, like I said, nobody hates you. Stop saying and stop going around about just because of the change. Because changing it. Stop going around and be talking like be ojú àánú kankan. you are lying down on your couch today doing like boy tí bá ní kí tèmi bá ní kí church mind mi ni o báyìí o church mind leléyìí o stop saying all they are bullying you o kò sí wàhálà ó dàárọ̀ ẹ ṣé gan.
God bless you, General Toyin. Thank you for all the advice. Like I will say, this life was not constituted or instituted for Arifa, like somebody said earlier. This life was meant to address all the cankerworms. Àwọn òlò ajẹlójú onílé, ajẹjú olóhùn lọ that have been making money out of justice for Mohbad when Baba Mohbad is struggling to make sure that he put an end, a closure to the case of his spy son. Those people are wicked, and that's why this life came to be, not because of Arifa alone, just to correct that misconception. If Arifa falls among of those that are making justice for Mohbad dry, then so be it, and that's why they are talking about him. God bless you once again. Gladiator Adedoyin, you can please talk, please. Thank you. Okay, I think Adedoyin is not there. Gentle Violence, can you talk, please?
Ẹ káalẹ́ o, ẹ káàárọ̀, wherever we are. Nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ yìí ni, àwa Yorùbá á ní láti stop. A ní láti stop láti máa ṣàpèsè. Téèyàn bá ń ṣe nǹkan tí kò dáa, ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe kò dáa. Tí pé bá ń ṣe lójú yẹn, jẹ́ ká mọ̀. Notice pé most platform wọ́n avoid ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n avoid it. No, it's not right. Kí ló ń kọ́ mi ohun tí àní sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ táà ní sọ fún pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni ò ń ṣe nǹkan tó dáa. What you are doing is so wrong. We need to let him know. At last week or 2 weeks ago, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Ada universe ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Kàkà kó tó ṣe sorry, kò ṣe sorry, kò ṣe kọ́kọ́ kàn try láti twist everybody, ó ń pariwo, wọ́n pull òun fún bully. No, it's not right. Èwo ni kó máa wọ ọdún yẹn mọ́ òun èèyàn kó máa lọ béèrè owó. Tábà máa sọ lọ sọ́bọ̀. Àwọn ẹlòmíì wọ́n defend ẹ̀, wọ́n sọ pé ó lọ sí ipò ó lọ sẹ́wọ̀n torí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ta ló fà yẹn fún rẹ̀? Òun ló fà náà. Kí ló dé tó ń sọ nǹkan tí kò lè evidence? Kí ló dé tó ń try láti àwọn olóhùn impress? Òun ló fa ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn sí rẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ náà. So Yorùbá máa fọ̀rọ̀ sábẹ́ àwọn sọ kò sẹ́ni ní anybody má jẹnu justice for Mohbad. Àwọn ẹlòmíì fún everybody lówó willingly. That's fine. Wọ́n ṣe pé kó wá fẹ́ máa fi ṣe business kó wá máa sọ di kíní kò dáa. Ibi tí mo ti wà heartbroken ní irú man ọ̀bàràn yìí. Can you imagine? Àwọn ẹni tó yẹ ká máa fún ó tún gbowó lọ́wọ́ yẹn tó bá fún gan wọ́n ló yẹ kó ní no it's not fair. Kẹ́jẹ́ ká máa ro nǹkan tá à ń ṣàwọn náà bímọ lórí ẹlòmíì inú àwọn tájọ́ wájọ́ sí wọn ò gbàdúrà kékeré ìtàn ara rẹ̀ la ṣe ráwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n support justice for Mohbad tó ń yí padà tó lọ́n ṣe nǹkan míì wọn ò fẹ́ kíkẹ́sì yìí tán lórí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kí ló dé ó dáa ká rántí ọjọ́ àti sùn ibi tí Mohbad lọ everybody máa lọ kò sẹ́ni tó máa wà ń bí forever. Àwọn ẹlòmíì ebi ló lé wọn wá sí the justice for Mohbad, sorry to say ebi ló lé wọn wá kó stop ẹ̀ kó dá. Nǹkan tó mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn jẹ́ ká mọ̀ téèyàn bá ń ṣe nǹkan tó kò dá jẹ́ kó mọ̀ kájọyẹ ayọ̀ èpò kúrò nù àlìkíámọ̀ bí Yorùbá ṣe sọ nìyẹn. Tó bá ti rí nǹkan tó ẹyọ gálá ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa bu ìbòkúbò ká máa bòbòkúbò mọ́ra lórí kíni ẹ wá ń ṣe ó ti òun nìkan ló ti jẹ̀yà justice kí ni wọ́n wí kí ló ń sọ. Nǹkan tó mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn o. A ní láti máa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wa.
Thank you, Jerry. Your contribution was very short and very tricky. God bless you.
Vengeance ṣókí náà ni mo fẹ́ sọ ẹ jẹ́ n sáré sọ ṣókí torí mo lè lọ sùn lọ́sìn o. Ṣé ẹ rí gbogbo àwa tá a wà ń bí ẹ káalẹ́ o ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ kú ìdájẹ́ ẹ kú ìyálẹ́ta anyway tẹ́ bá wà good afternoon good evening. I would just like to say just one thing. It's not the money they were giving, what is his name, Arifa, or anybody that is my problem. My problem with Arifa is the ego in begging. People gave you money. Yes, ego in begging. Yeah. People gave you money out of their share giving. You begged. Some people, you went to their platform or DM to beg for money. They gave you for a reason. And when you see that you have done something that they felt disappointed, you are not supposed to now raise shoulder. Ìwọ tó jẹ́ nǹkankan, your weight is just like a tissue paper. Àwọn èèyàn ló ń dáwó fún ẹ. Èní ìsìn wọ́n ní kí wọ́n ti ń porúkọ ẹ̀ Kàrímọ́ pé ó fún ẹ ní 100,000. Ó gbà á. Tó bá jẹ́ pé o yó tọkàn ẹ balẹ̀ tó máa sá kiri. Ìtìjú pé wọ́n ń drag ẹ lórí app yìí á tiẹ̀ sì jẹ́ kó lè pakùn mọ́. But because of who you are, no is never the answer. You're always a man of your age. Káti ẹ̀ ní carpenter ló kọ́ bí bàbá Mohbad ṣe ń ṣe carpenter yẹn. Káti ẹ̀ ní driver ló fẹ́ máa ṣe. I want to see people like, oh, this justice for Mohbad turned my life around. I was able to buy a vehicle to do Uber. Not that you buy that vehicle and you still be begging people to fuel it for you. That is my problem. That is where I'm not getting it. O tún gbé bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ síta lórí live show ibi tó ń sùn sí. Just that people will still bring money so that you can sleep on bed. I don't have problem with all that. Okay, when we finish this justice that is coming to an end very, very quick, because justice will be served in a jiffy, what will you be doing? Will you still be going to the people's there to go and keep begging? Someone said, ìyàwó ń pè òun fún lówó, bẹ́ẹ̀ lọmọ ń pè. Ẹni wọ́n ọkọ ń pè. No, àwọn nǹkan kan wà, ó máa ń tìyàn lójú tó ju olè lọ. And then when you come out, you want to talk. Wàá sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni tó jẹ́ pé your parents are so rich, you don't beg people, you don't need help. And you needed so much help. I really don't understand. You are begging people for money and you are raising shoulder. That's the audacity that, èmi Arifa ẹnìkan ò lè bẹ́ẹ̀lì mi. Who are you? The problem I'm having is your pride, begging. A man of your age, I don't know how old you are, but I know you are up to 30 or over 30 years. Are you supposed to be begging? And Nigeria hard. Oníṣẹ́ ìyàwó oníṣẹ́. No now. And one thing that I detest so much today that make me talk like this is the fact that you saw Baba Mohbad in the court and refused to greet that man. Mo lè dúró sábẹ́ ibi tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Mi ò dẹ̀ lè bá tí ẹ lè sí nǹkan tó lè máa ṣe tí mo lè dá sí. For you to see Baba Mohbad tí ò ń ṣe ẹgbẹ́ ẹ, ikú ọmọ ẹ ló fi oúnjẹ sí orí table fún ẹ. You are eating from Joseph Aloba's pain. But you feel so big to even say, daddy ẹ káàsán sà. Ẹnì kọ́kọ́ kìíní kan síbí o, mo dẹ̀ ti dẹ́ni yẹn lóhùn.
Sorry,
ó ní Arifa ẹ jẹ́ kí n parí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí torí tẹ̀ bá jẹ́ kí n sọ tán torí mi fẹ́ lọ sùn.
Mo kàn fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ question kan ni o, please. Ẹjọ́, is it true that Arifa saw Baba Mohbad in court and refused to recognize him?
That's what I heard. And it's not just one person that said it. Anyways.
It is well.
So ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan síbi kí n tó gbàgbé nǹkan tí mo sọ. Wọ́n ní ikú Mohbad ó pè Arifa bàjẹ́ pé Arifa kọ́lé, and I said something. Tó bá jẹ́ ikú Mohbad ló kọ́ ilé fún Arifa lóòótọ́ tó rí bàbá Mohbad tí ò kí àtà ni. Ayé àfowó ẹ̀ jẹun. Àfi tí ò bá sí Ọlọ́run lókè. You build the house from Joseph Aloba's pain and Ori Oki. No. You were happy, you have
ẹ má bínú sister Nikki. Ẹ kálẹ́ o, ẹ má bínú pé mo yín ta. Ṣé ẹ̀yin gan ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí true Arifa ni?
You have children, you have wife, you have family. Oúnjẹ nínú pain ẹnìkan. Ó dẹ̀ ń sọ kiri pé ṣe ló dà pé kí justice yìí má tàn mọ́. And orí bàbá ọmọ yẹn ó sọ di aṣọ ònulẹ̀ ò lè kí. I am telling you, kò ní gbogbo oògùn ayé yìí Ọlọ́run ò ní gbọ́ àdúrà kó má ta léyìn àfi tí ò bá ti jówó Mohbad ló fi kọ́. And that is what I want to say. Good night everybody.
Well, thank you very much, Gladiator Long Ranger. Well, posterity shall judge everybody. Everybody in just of the Mohbad. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń gba owó òkúta ká máa wọ nǹkan tó máa fi ṣe. I've said it. If you are making one kobo in justice of Mohbad, tó fi ń ran ọmọ lọ school, kọ́lọ́n jẹ́ kọ́mọ yẹn ṣoríire o. O make one kobo in justice for Mohbad lọ́nà èrú, o fi ń kọ́lé, kọ́lọ́n máa kílé yẹn wo. Owó make one naira ní justice for Mohbad lọ́nà èrú, o fi ra mọ́tò, kọ́lọ́n máa kí mọ́tò yẹn ló máa l'accident o. I'm telling you, people should be very careful. But look at one fi owó èrú ní justice for Mohbad say. If you're very careful with what you are doing with illicit wealth, fraudulent money you are making for just for Mohbad, because it's going to end in destruction. God bless you. Gladiator Yanu, sorry it's taking a while. Please talk to us. God bless you.
Good evening, ma. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody on the on this panelnet and the comment section. I salute you all. Anyway, I'll be brief about what I have to say in regards to Arifa. Arifa have every reason to treat or to say whatever he want to say to us. We justice fighter. The reason why is that of a truth we all agree that we stand for the truth. We want the truth to be unveiled. We want to know what by Mohbad. But we kind of allow some people to get away with stuff. A máa ń fọwọ́ ra nǹkan tí kò yẹ ká fọwọ́ ra, a máa ń fi ra lórí, you know. Because of the love that we have for some people, a máa ń gbójú kúrò ní nǹkan tí kò yẹ ká gbójú. If all of us should have stood up the way we did now and call a spade for a spade is spade, and you know, ká yọ ìpín lójú báyìí, ká fi wọn ojú yẹn pé ìwọ ojú yìí ò ń ṣe pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe ò dáa, maybe we will not arrive where we are today. And I'll start off with the time tí Arifa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ta irọ́ fún wa, tó ń múrọ́ mọ́ all his findings, tó ń fi ń pèrò sọ́kọ̀ sórí platform ẹ̀. And he was caught up with his own lies. Tí bàbá ọba fi gbé nígbà tí wọ́n gbé. That was the time for us to call him out. That was the time, even when he now said he want to beg, because I also donated for him. But when I heard that he now said he want to beg, then I had to had one to two myself, like Abba. Ṣebóhun àwọn tí ó wà lọ́hùn la gbọ́ àbí báwo wá ni? Why did you want to go and beg? What does he want to beg for? You have your proof. Just let them know that you have your proof. You are not the one. But alas, nobody talk about it then. And we allow him to beg. In fact, on another platform, they are actually begging for Oba, calling out Oba and begging him on behalf of Arifa. And then he now dawned on me, so, from all this while, irọ́ tí ẹni bọ̀bọ́ yìí ń tà fún wa, irọ́ púpọ̀, òótọ́ díẹ̀. And because he's the one going to Corona, he's the one saying he's doing his journalism here and there, we tend to believe everything to come out from his platform. And now for anybody now to turn around and say, Arifa jẹyà lórí justice for Mohbad. Hello, everybody have had their own share. Àwọn tí wọ́n ti ẹ̀ parọ́, àwọn tá open camera, everybody one way or the other have story to tell in regards to what they've suffered for listening to justice for Mohbad. So you cannot tell us now, wípé torí pé wọ́n gbé èèyàn kan lórí irọ́ tó pa, àtúndáwó ńgbà tó wà lẹ́wọ̀n, àtúndáwó tó máa fi gba lọ́yà now, and you are now telling me pé it is about ó jìyà. Kọ́ ẹ̀fọ́ kúrò lójú ẹ̀fọ́ jàre, kẹjẹ́ ká sọ ti tọrọ fúnra wa. Yorùbá alábòsí ni gbogbo wa, alábòsí ayé àtọ̀run. Nígbà tó bá ti ń fún gbogbo yín náà ní 100,000 òṣì, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílò òyìnbó tẹ́ ń gba 100,000. What a shame! Ẹ̀dẹ̀ kọ́ padà sẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
300,000. What the dodo? Le so dodo mo. What is this in God freaking's name? What is this? Ẹ jẹ́ ká pe Arifa jáde. Bíbélì wí pé ńta bá bá tó bá wa ọrùn kì, ó lá parun lójijì láìsí àtúnṣe. Oko ìparun le call Arifa. If truly you love Arifa, it's about time to call him to order. It's about time you tell him the truth he doesn't want to hear. It's about time let him know that people love him to the extent of facing him and tell him the truth. Show ni call big pa Nigeria ni. O ṣe wá di ọwọ́ báyìí. O ṣe wá di ọwọ́. Nígbà tí wọ́n gbé ṣe bí Westo náà sá. Ṣé Westo wá make owó nígbà yẹn lórí TikTok ni? Òyìn náà jẹ́yà now. Ṣé bọ̀bọ̀, what is his name? The other guy, what's his name again? Ferron. Ṣé Ferron ò jìyà ni? Gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n gbé now. So, fọwọ́ ra orí, ó ń gbà lọ́wọ́ ọba, ó ń gbà lọ́wọ́ òjòyè, ó tún gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹrú. Ṣóhun nìkan ni, ó ti darapọ̀ wọ́n Ọlọ́run, ó darapọ̀ mọ́ wa níbí, ó darapọ̀ mọ́ everywhere, just to cash out. Ó wá ń lo reverse psychology fún yín, ó fi bẹ́ẹ̀dì wọ̀nyí. He's telling you pé òun tún need the bed. Are you so dumb on this platform? This is a reverse psychology. Ta ló máa rí pé lẹ́nu oṣù sí tí ó tún nífẹ̀ẹ́ fún lọ́wọ́ mi? Why can't he go and work? Ó wá rí bàbá ò lè kí bàbá ní ẹni tó ti jẹun tó ti yọkùn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀. Àwa wí tó ló fẹ́ sáwọn èèyàn kan di pẹ́pẹ́yẹ. Ráàtì ló bá sọ wá dáa. Ká lè mọ̀ pé ó wà lọ́wọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ tọrọ because bàbá wo síbẹ̀ àmà kú bá dẹ̀ wí náà ọ̀run là ń lọ. It's about time you call him to order. Owó tó gbà ti pọ̀ jù, èmi náà dá sọ́mọ lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀. Tó bá dàdí kí mú receipt mi wá, màá lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ lórí ẹbí. Because òun ni mo send ẹ̀ fún. Kò bá jẹ́ £1 ni mo send owó mi yìí ni, mo làágùn fún ni. Kò sówó ọ̀fẹ́ nílùú òyìnbó. Kò sọ́fẹ́ ń bí, à ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni. Ó dẹ̀ wá jókòó tí ó wá sọ́ di kòkó ọbẹ̀. Ó wá sọ́ di agbọ́n máa gbẹ. Ẹ̀dì wá ń fọwọ́ ra òṣì lórí. Ó tún wá ń gẹ̀gẹ́, ó tún ṣe gàù káàkiri for who now? Abba, kí ló dé? Ẹ jẹ́ ká call him to order. Nǹkan tó ṣe ò dáa, kò lórúkọ méjì kò dáa ló ń jẹ́. Tó bá jẹ́ nítòótọ́, a wà nídìí òtítọ́, a wà nídìí òdodo, a gbódodo dání. Then let's be able to call him a spade and don't care about how anybody feels. He needs to apologize to people. You can't be talking to them as if pé only right láti dig into their pocket. Ṣé gbowó lọ́wọ́ yín náà? Kò wọnú inbox wọn wá. Ṣé kò wá béèrè owó ni? Kò dẹ̀ béèrè owó náà out of sense of what to do. Only right láti come out and apologize to people. Not that kò máa tún máa gà wọ́n gàlẹ̀gàlẹ̀. Ó tún máa fi gba reverse psychology gbowó. Arifa, ìwọ tún lè gba owó lọ́wọ́ Karimọ́. Nǹkan máa ń bẹ lábẹ́ ọ̀run yìí o. Kò nǹkan tí ò dá ọ̀dá, please. And every platform should be able to talk about this freely. Because tẹ́ bá sọ ọjọ́ ọ̀la ni, ní right láti pe Ada out. Tẹ́ bá ti lè pe Arifa out. Ẹ má pe Ada náà out. Ada gbọ́n jùlọ ló ṣe gbọ́ ètò pọ̀ jùlọ. We have to have one mouth. We have to have one mouth. Tó bá jẹ́ àwa iná tá ń gbẹ́nu sí iná ni lẹ́ka mọ́ díẹ̀. Ẹ pè wá síta. Ẹ pè wá síta mẹ́n. Kan tí ò dá lórúkọ méjì kò dá ló ń jẹ. O gbowó lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn, ó ra mọ́tò, wọ́n ní òní bẹ́ẹ̀dì. Èwo ló yẹ kó tẹ̀lé kan? Àbá kò tẹ̀ yé mi. Ṣé kò yẹ kó comfort nínú ilé kó tó comfort níta ni? Ó wá ní wo òní bẹ́ẹ̀dì, ó tún lo reverse psychology fáwọn èèyàn. Wá tún lè fún owó tó ti gbà o. Àwọn dẹ̀ ló gbowó bóyá owó yẹn ò tó. Ẹ tún jẹ́ kára bẹ́ẹ̀dì fún. Ẹ fi bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run sí náà. Ògo Mohbad ni gbogbo yín jẹ. Èyí tó bá jẹ́ lọ́nà tó tọ́, ayọ̀. Ọlọ́run gbọ́ èyí tí ò bá jẹ́ lọ́nà tó tọ́, ìgbẹ́ gburu ló máa fi yà. Ìgbẹ́ gburu ló máa fi yà. Gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ń jẹ lára ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó ìkú síbi tó ìwà níbi tó wà tí wọ́n ti sìn. Ẹ ti kọ́lé, ẹ ti ra mọ́tò lórí justice for Mohbad. Ẹjọ́ ń bẹ lọ́run. I yield my mic. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye-bye. I yield my mic.
Vengeance.
God bless you, Gladiator. I know for all you have done. I can see it through you that you are very emotional. And then, could the Sikoma Ribe? Well, this is what it is. I know there are a lot of platforms that cannot address this issue. They cannot say the truth. But on this platform, we stand for the truth. We will stand against everything that can put Justice Omobad into jeopardy. Because we are not here to make anybody happy. We are not here to make anybody sad. We are not here to make friendship. We are not here to make enemies. We are here for a sole cause of justice and nothing but justice. And that's why we need to address all this. Àlè aláwọ̀ èèyàn kan máa mú àwọn èèyàn lẹ́rú. Àlè aláwọ̀ èèyàn kan wá sọ Justice Omobad di ọjà. And that's why we are talking. We are saying it that all these shenanigans, all this rubbish must stop. And that's why we are here at this hour. God bless you. Who is next now? I know you have spoken. General. Go on.
Sherry, gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, ẹ̀rín àwọn èèyàn ń pa mí. Mo kàn ń wo ẹlòmíì báyìí, mo kàn ń wò pé kí ló ṣe táwọn ẹlòmíì tó ń hùwà báyìí. I swear to God, gbogbo àwọn tí mo rò bí àórìyẹ èèyàn ni wọ́n á padà lọ ń bá wọn níbi tí ó ti jẹ́ ń bá wọn tẹ́mi ń wò pé àwọn ilé ìdè they are something àṣẹ nothing wọ́n tiẹ̀ fraud tí bá sọ kankan gbogbo tí mo fi silent látọjọ́ ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe pé òun mi ó ní nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bọ́ mi ò lè sọ mo fẹ́ fèsì ẹ̀ fúnra mi ṣe understand tí mo bá dò bá kú kọ́ ṣóyé yín ibi gbogbo ló gba alágbára ọlẹ́nìkan láàyè ògbà tẹ́mi bá wà ìrètí sí ń bẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ ó àlàwí àlámọ̀ ojú ọlọ́wọ́ bá ló tó bọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó fà táwọn Arifa tó ti ní ìyàbẹ̀ I don't know there are so many hosts tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n yapa gidi gan tó máa ń béèrè àká nọ́mbà mi because of pé wọ́n kàn bú bàbá lásán mi ń fún wọn màá fún improve tó yapa mi ń fún wọn wáyé tí mo bá fi gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ń bú bàbá I don't need your money so gbogbo orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà tó bá jẹ́ orú wọn náà lọ ń béèrè they will drop their account number so gbogbo nǹkan ẹ náà gbogbo àwọn ìwà àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ́ tó ti wù náà òun ló ń fa gbogbo ọṣẹ tó yí wọn yìí ẹ máa ní wọn pé ní gbogbo táìmù tó ń dá owó gold for mi gbà ẹ náà bí mo yẹ ń wò lélẹ̀ táìmù ọjọ́ tó jẹ́ kó wá sórí láìfù mi kọ́ ṣe nǹkan ẹ táìmù gbà ẹ mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kílẹ̀ jẹ́ pé mo sick ni mo fi wá sí TikTok rárá nígbà ẹ ṣẹ́rí Arifa òru ọ̀la èmi ló ń rò nǹkan téèyàn máa ṣe tó máa kọjú ọ̀la ẹ̀ ilẹ̀ kì í ṣe ó lè nídìí nǹkan kó parọ́ pé nǹkan báyìí ń ṣe ẹ́ kó fi gbowó kò ń ṣe lórí òkú ọmọ ilẹ̀ máa parọ́ fi gbowó you can lie to people ó wà dáadáa kò sẹ́ni tó máa lóun ò ṣe rí pé kó ń parọ́ lọ́wọ́ èèyàn fi gbowó ṣe understand but kẹ́ máa fi òkú Mohbad kẹ́ fi máa generate owó torí pé ẹ fẹ́ mèkì ẹ̀ ènílẹ̀ ń wò ẹ̀wọ̀lá ènílẹ̀ ń wò ẹ̀rí ọ̀la bí mo ṣe wà ní gbẹ́bí sídìí fóònù tí mo fi bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ni orí fóònù tí mo ń lò mo sùn lé lórí ni I swear to God orun gbé mi lọ mo wá yí sórí ẹ̀ fóònù tí mo ń lò mo gbé tí sí ni mi gbọ́ ó jẹ́ kí n wọnú DM mo ní àwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́ kẹ́pẹ́ tí bá wọnú DM wọ́n máa tẹ̀ bọ̀tá pé kó a ti parí Justice Mohbad tí ó sì mo máa ní chance àti but because of ayé ń jà fún Justice Mohbad yẹn mo cancel ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ yẹ kí n ṣe bọ̀ fún ìjọ ẹ̀kọ́ ojú ẹ̀ lásán bí 900,000 lọ́fẹ́ fi ṣojú ẹ̀ tí bá kúkú lọ rà mí ṣe kò dáa àìmọye ọ̀nà èmi wọ́n ti ṣe passport fún mi pé ọba arọ a máa gbé ẹwọ UK wọ́n ṣe passport fún mi mo lè fi proof wọ̀nyí kẹrin sísìn màá ní kọ́lọ́bà mú wá nínú fáìlì nínú rúùmù sí màá fi gbogbo ẹ̀wọ̀n yín sí ìtẹ́ máa rí I swear to God wọ́n ṣe passport fún mi pé a máa gbé ẹwọ UK kìíní kan ẹgbà tí mo rí báwọn ilé yóò sí lójú ọ̀nà mo já mi ò nítorí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún mi ìjẹ́ kó fíríkì mi so ó bá tètè mi fún láì kò kàn mí gbogbo ìjọba ẹgbẹ́ mú mi lọ ẹ bí mọ́ tẹ́mi sì wà lẹ́nu tí mo dẹ̀ yín sọ̀rọ̀ tọ́rọ̀ ń jábọ́ tọ́rọ̀ mi ò kẹta sí gbogbo ibi táyìn sọ pé fẹ́ mú mi lọ ọlọ́lẹ̀ ó lè jẹ́ ìrọ̀rùn ni màá fi débẹ̀ lórí Joyce Ọmọbadì náà ó ṣojú gbogbo àwọn èèyàn gbà wọ́n ti wá sórí láìfù mi tó ní kọ́ fún mi 1 million kí n gbójú ń bẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn kọ́mẹ̀tì ọba kọ lẹ́tà mi ò gbá ṣe understand bí ikú Mohbad bó ṣe rí lára anybody ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ní ẹ̀yẹn fà wọ́n lẹ̀ ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ àdúrà ni mo kàn ń gbà kí Mohbad rí justice gbogbo ọlọ́yìn máa rí kọ́lọ̀ mi wọ́n yìí máa rí wà mí wọ́n ti mọ̀ mí tó da nínú wà mí lọ rí tí Mohbad bá rí justice mi ìkọ̀fẹ́ nǹkan tó máa ní ọba arọ́ sọ pé kọ́lọ̀ máa fi voice record mi kọ́lọ̀ fi máa ṣe kínní kọ́lọ̀ fi máa ṣe sóńbì kan mi ìfẹ́ I swear to God that is why mo keep quiet ni mo ṣe ń wò gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ ló lẹ́sàn I swear to God gbogbo ẹ̀ why ẹ̀yẹ wo orúkọ ẹ you go buy motor now you dey ask for money for bread ẹ wo now it's a shame think before you do don't do before you think àwọn èèyàn ń ṣe fún náà àwọn èèyàn lọmọṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe kọ́ tó bí mo wà ní wọnú DM èèyàn na people dey ask for my account number àìmọye tọ́dẹ̀ ìyapa tó máa bèrè account number mi ì ní fún wọn torí pé wọ́n kàn ń bú bàbá lásán tó yapa ti máa dárúkọ màá dórí platform ẹlòmíì báyìí wọ́n á send request máa lọ tèmi ni tó máa dárúkọ mi bẹ̀ torí pé wọ́n ń bú bàbá ń bẹ̀ mi ì ní dúró mi ìfẹ́ mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe jẹ́ sí mi kó fún mi 10 million láàárọ̀ kó bú bàbá lọ́sàn-án ó ti tẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mi lálẹ́ mi ìkẹ́ni sáfù mọ́ ní apáàtì báyìí tó máa mọ̀ pé ilé ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àìfóhùn ẹ jẹ́ wá sọ kankan fún yín olórí ẹbí bàbá ló jẹ́ sí mi o tí bá parọ́ fún yín nígbà tí mo wò pé ókè fóònù tó bàjẹ́ yìí tí bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ olórí ẹbí o fóònù tí bá sọ fún olórí ẹbí máa ṣe tí bá sọ kankan fún yẹn lè believe torí pé Kàrímọ́ ó máa pẹ̀lú àwọn tó máa dáná owó ń bẹ̀ mi ì lọ òun ló fà á gbogbo ìṣubú bàbá rẹ̀ dáadáa jọ́sìn fún ìwé tó lọ́wọ́ Kàrímọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí máa fi die down gbogbo ẹ̀ làwọn pípù ilé máa play mi ò wọ́n ní Kàrímọ́ inú mi ni mo mọ̀ inú mi ni mo mọ̀ even èmi tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́nú mi èmi tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ èmi mo mọ́nú ara mi ṣe ọ̀dà sáàbọ̀ torí pé Kàrímọ́ máa dánú owó yẹn mi ì lọ́bẹ̀ mi ì dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbanú owó ẹ̀jẹ̀ àìsú ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run rínú mo rọ́ ọkàn mi ì fẹ́ gba owó ẹ̀jẹ̀ rárá bí máa mú gàrí mi ò ní Kàrímọ́ ń pówó ẹ̀jẹ̀ o ẹ má kóòtù mi rángi o àmọ́ ó pọ́síbù kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ that is why mo rò pé tí bá lọ ọ̀dọ̀ olórí ẹbí máa ṣe o bọ́ kò sí ní kí Kàrímọ́ kó má dánú owó ẹ̀ àìsú ẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ nínú ìlú ìgbà má fi kí jẹ́ ìgbà áàpù ìṣàwọ̀dà rẹ̀ wo ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ lọ nǹkan tí anybody bá ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀yin gifta ẹ ṣe nǹkan tí anybody bá ṣe òun ló máa gbà èmi láwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé tí ìbá ń ṣe woman kan ẹ máa ẹ ṣọlá slaver àwọn ló kàn fọ́ kára ẹ̀ up if not so gbogbo nǹkan yẹn ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ bọ́ ó ti lọ àwọn ẹni bí ẹni èèyàn bí èèyàn wọ́n ti láwọn máa ṣe náà máa mọ̀ pé kó tó December 25 ṣá gbogbo ẹ̀ máa márama all the best èmi kọ́ mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí wọ́n máa ké yá báyìí nǹkan tí máa fojú gbogbo wọn rí àdúrà ni kọ́ máa gbà ó tàbá rí justice lónìí ẹlòmíì máa delete app ẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe mo kàn ń wò wọ́n ni white animal ló pọ̀ jù ní gbogbo wọn wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa ríra wọn ní ìrí human being wọ́n á máa ríra wọn ní ìrí èèyàn.
ọba rọ
mama.
ẹ má kànáà brother mi ẹ wo díẹ̀ mi ẹ má fẹ́ sára yín ẹ kàn wo díẹ̀ mi.
èèyàn kan tí gbogbo ìjọ ẹ̀mọ̀ tẹ̀dí ó yẹ wọ́n tẹ̀dí láwọn máa ṣe bọ̀ téèyàn bá rí nǹkan ní ìjọba ìjọba fún wọn.
báwo ilẹ̀ àmọ́ ìtìlẹ́yìn ẹ kàn lọ wo díẹ̀ mi ẹ má wọ̀rì ṣe gbọ́.
gbogbo wa tó ń wù wọ́n ó dùn mí gan-an mo ti gbọ́ wá ìtọ́ fi ń hùwà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ń sọmọ kékeré náà kí ló wà ní owó tó máa tọ́ àìsú ẹ̀ owó tó máa tọ́ àwọn ọmọ kọ́tẹ́kọ́tẹ́ kan mọ̀ Ọlọ́run máa fòpin orú wọn sì tọ́lọ́ bá fòpin sí Joyce Ọmọbadì pé òkè àgbà justice lónìí orú wọn lọ́ máa ṣe nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó ṣe tán máa ṣe àwọn ní ọ̀nà Arifa o anybody tó bá ti ń scam inú Joyce Ọmọbadì olórí burúkú ni wọ́n ní ìfẹ́ mọ́ mi ò dárúkọ èèyàn mi ò ní Arifa scam o torí mi ò mú èmi kọ́ ni mo mú o I don't know anything about it o àmọ́ anybody tó bá ti ń scam nínú dọ́sọ̀ Mohbad tó fi òkú Mohbad ń gbowó you can lie èèyàn lè fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan mi kó má lówó lọ́pọ̀ ajẹ́ ń parọ́ fẹ́ ní kí n jẹ́ fi gbó ìyẹn normal bọ̀ pé kẹ́mi asọ́gbà fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan kẹ́mi èmi rí opportunity mo rí báyìí tọ́nà ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ báyìí mi ò gbowó lọ rárá nínú nǹkan yẹn máa gbé tó 10 million lọ mo gbó báyìí pé tí n bá ṣe nǹkan yìí àbà kéèyàn máa rò ní kéèyàn máa ro òní ọ̀la ní kóró ọ̀la èmi ò ro òní ọ̀la ni mo rò nǹkan tó máa ra máa jẹ tọ́lọ́ tó yẹ pọ́ lọ́ọ́ máa ṣe fún ẹ ní díẹ̀díẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ ní wàràwàrà tó bá dìgbà yẹn tí nǹkan bá bàjẹ́ fún ẹ ojú àṣẹ wà clear ojú ẹsẹ̀ máa wá clear torí I don't know bóyá wọn ń ronú ẹlòmíì ò ń ronú ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ń dà pọ̀ ọba arán ló ń pa ọ́n máa ń parọ́ tó yẹ pé ìwà tí báàgì fóònù fáwọn eléyìí tí wọ́n máa ta tí bá kàn fi bínú pé mo kàn gbé fóònù mo kàn hàǹgì ẹ̀ pé mo kàn hàǹgì ẹ̀ mo kàn ń ṣe correction ara mi ni tí báàgì fóònù fún wọn tí wọ́n á ta torí kò sẹ́ni tó máa ní ọba arán mo ṣe kankan pamọ́ mi kọjá àyè mi mo kàn wà ní ọmọ tó kú kò dùn mọ́yàn nú ló wá dé tó ajé òun lẹ́fín scam àwọn ọlọ́mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ṣàṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́ máa gbẹ̀san ẹ̀ mo mọ̀ yẹn dájú kò sí nǹkan tó bá ṣe tó ní gbẹ̀san ẹ̀ ẹ o ẹ jẹ́ mú.
gbogbo panelist mo kàn fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kékeré ní ẹjọ́ má bínú Queen ẹ káàárọ̀ ní bíbá gentle violence everybody ẹ káàárọ̀ amusa accountability ọba arọ sister Toyin everybody the host commenters ẹjọ́ má bínú ẹ má bínú pé mo sáré wọlé ń sìn mọ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́ má bínú mo kàn fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan mo fẹ́ clear nǹkan kan vengeance ń sọ nǹkan kan because torí vengeance gan mo ṣe wọlé vengeance ń sọ nǹkan kan wọ́n sọ wípé àwọn other hosts pé ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n àti sọ̀rọ̀ sí vengeance ẹ̀rù ò bá èmi o. ó yẹ kí ẹ ti mọ̀ mí láti àná kó tó di èní but nǹkan mo dojúlẹ̀ because irú show tí show ibi tó tún ti sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn mi ò sí níbẹ̀ mi ò sí nílé so mi ò gbọ́ show yẹn show ti yẹn because èmi máa ń láìkí pé tèmi bá fẹ́ ṣe show most especially because number one náà mi kì í fẹ́ ṣe show fún àwa host show ti yẹn nǹkan tí mo sọ lánàá nìyẹn kì í ṣe pé bóyá ẹ̀rù ń bà mí but I want to have more weapons tèmi máa fi sọ̀rọ̀ so that ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn a lè kún dáadáa kì í ṣe pé kinní because bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe ti tèmi ó dà pé ó máa yàtọ̀ díẹ̀ ṣó ti yẹn because àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé wọn ò understand ó máa dàbí pé kan fè kí la sọ ó tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa drag ní irú àwọn ẹlòmíín sìn gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ ń sìn báyìí kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ nípa nǹkan tí ẹlòmíín mọ̀ nípa Arifa ni pé ọ̀bọ tó dẹ̀ ń jà fún justice yẹn gbogbo wa náà la mọ̀ tó lọ everybody ló mọ̀ nígbà tí táǹkọ̀ ṣàìdé tó wá rí mi tí mo sọ pé Arifa kiri kan tán rí mi wá ní kàn fi kí la sọ ṣó ti yẹ yín bẹ́yẹn but I want to have èmi mò ń gádà àwọn momentum jọ ṣó ti yẹn tẹ́ pé tí máa ń ṣàlàyé àwọn tẹ́pọ̀n ti lọ ti pẹ́ tẹ́pọ̀n kàn ṣàìdé jáàmù kọ́ńfì mi tó ti ń dárúkọ ẹni báyìí wọ́n á lè yé wọn ṣó ti yẹn so gbogbo àwọn kinní yẹn mi tí ìgádà dáadáa mò ń try àti investigate further ṣó ti yẹn ẹ̀rù bà mí ẹ̀rù bà mí ṣe rí ẹni tó bá ti ń fún mi lóúnjẹ jẹ tó bá ń fún mi lóúnjẹ jẹ báyìí tó bá ń bọ́ mi
òun ẹ̀rù ẹ̀ máa bà mí. Àbí pé ẹni tí mo bá rí wípé ẹni yìí no ọwọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́, kò rìn rẹ́gbẹrẹ̀gbẹ káàkiri, kò ṣe kí irú Ọbaarọ ń sìn, no be say because Ọbaarọ dey here, bí Ọbaarọ ṣe wà yẹn ó respect ara ẹ̀. Èmi dẹ̀ máa like kéèyàn respect ara ẹ̀. Tó bá respect ara ẹ̀, I go respect you, because èmi gan tẹ́ bá bá mi níbi tẹ́ pé kò tiẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ ti bá mi, tí mo lọ ń jẹ alá, tí mo lọ ń fi ẹnu họlẹ̀ bí adìyẹ, tí mo lọ ń jẹjẹ òṣì, tí mo lọ ń gba owó òṣì kan níbì kan, ẹ wo tẹ́ bá drag mi, mo lè ti torí yẹn kí n close the shop for 1 or 2 weeks kẹ́ má rí mi, torí pé mo ti lọ ṣe kí mo ti dalẹ̀. So in that case, because èmi ò fẹ́ pé kẹ́ ẹ drag mi, mo respect ara mi. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń sọ, mo ní mi ò yó ṣùgbọ́n ebi ò pa mí, because mi ò fẹ́ kán drag mi. Ṣó ti yé? So ẹni tó bá tèmi bá bá níbẹ̀ tí ẹ wo ẹ fìgbẹ́lẹ̀ fàgbépò, but mo ṣì ń gádà àwọn nǹkan ọjọ́, mo ṣì ń ṣe àwọn nǹkan kan. Ṣó ti yé yín? Ẹ̀rù ò bẹ́ mi o, ẹ̀rù ò bà mí, but mi kàn fẹ́ sáré wọnú ẹ̀ ni, but ẹ ṣáàjà máa wò lọ. Ṣó ti yé yín? Ẹ ṣe ẹ má bínú o.
Thank you very much, General Comfy, the fearless warrior. You have just spoken it. You might be gathering some evidences, like you said, and I know you to be a fearless one, truly. What we are saying is that we know that people like Tolani or Redaft, Temi, or those ones, they are slaves to money. They are slaves to blood money. So we know those ones, they are justice for Wumi, justice for their stomach. One blood money, dirty money. Do you understand? We don't want the same thing to happen in justice for Mohbad. And that's the reason why we are gathering tonight to stand against our Kandanino rest to want justice for Mohbad. You understand? When we are fighting Temi and the rest of them, we to go wedge over Mohbad, the same thing cannot be happening among us. Do you understand? So we are fighting the enemy within. And those that can bring shame upon this family, those that can bring disrespect upon this family, we need to fight them. Do you understand? They can go and join Temi and Tolani. Let them go and be sharing blood money for Mohbad. There's no problem with that. But those that are standing for justice, our hands must be clean. We cannot, yes, God bless you, we cannot afford to miss it. We cannot allow people to bring shame into this family. We are fighting a war against these wicked people, and we must fight it with clean hands. We are not Temi, we are not Tolani or Eniyi, we are not Abefe, we are not Bolibi, so that's why we are fighting here, to wash our hands clean off Oweje. God bless you. Queen, Gladiator, it's been a long time. Speak to us. God bless you.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, or good morning, good evening. Actually, I wouldn't have come up to say what I want to say, but I'm someone who gives someone a very, very long rope, and I warn you, and you're showing that what can you do? Do your worst. Right? That is why I want to say what I want to say right now. And the reason I'm saying this is because I called this person to talk to him behind closed doors. And he called my bluff. Right? He told me I see it was a threat. And I warned him. I told him, you will be exposed if you don't stop what you're doing. And it's not even up to 2 months, everything be open. And I went back to this person, Arifa, and I told him, didn't I tell you, you were going to be exposed if you didn't stop what you are doing? And at the same time, lo and behold, he called my bluff again today. And I think I hear people saying, if you have evidence, produce it. Nobody has been able to bring any evidence. And I heard him too saying it on this platform this morning, that if you have proof, bring it, produce it. And it shows that Arifa is not remorseful of what he has done or he's doing. There's nothing wrong in people paying you back. You've done well. You've done well in this justice for Mohbad, which are the hosts, because I know what it is to open a life. You're there for 8 hours, 5 hours, no matter how long it is. It's not easy. So when people want to call you behind and say they want to credit you for what you've done, there's nothing wrong with it. But when you're not beginning to take advantage of it, right, taking advantage of it, and to the detriment of others, that is not good. And and why are you calling bluff? Because some people are still gullibly supporting you, saying that OTJ and injustice. Just like I have heard like 4 or 5 people saying this. Now. Why? Because he fabricated stories, unthinkable stories about the Oba, right? And I don't blame the Oba. I would do the same. And that's why he went for that's why he was detained. So he caused his own detention, being detained. How come? At least he was incarcerated before Arifa, before Veron. How come Veron was really before him? Because his own level of atrocity he committed was higher. So back to what I want to say. Like I just gave a preamble. Like I told you, I even called Arifa today. He cost me. I had to block his ass on my phone this morning. And I kept quiet. And when I had the opportunity, like, okay, you know what? I'm glad a platform that is ready to say the truth, to say that says as it is. Virgin. And I'm going to talk to this. And I want Arifa to hear what I want to say tonight. If I add or I subtract, come up and challenge whatever I want to say. And here I go. Remember the time when Spending went to give his testimony in court? The first time he would go to give his testimony, and know what he couldn't go with the testimony, like people said he fainted or whatever happened. That probably some people were threatening him or whatever. That's why he couldn't go on with his testimony, right? And people were really insulting Spending that day. When that very first day that Spending gave testimony that he didn't take maybe 10 minutes, he had to stop this proceedings, right? And then people were castigating him. So I went on Papario's platform that day, and I said, you guys are castigating Spending for not speaking out, that he's scared. Did anybody think of providing security for this guy? Did you ever thought about that? And lo and behold, that was what happened anyway. Then after I finished talking about that on Paparazzo, then after I got down the platform, I saw somebody came on my DM and said, she's so which I don't want to disclose. He said she introduced herself that she want to help Spending and this, that. I said, okay, let me ask Spending if she is interested, because the next time he will be going to court, she's ready to pay for his security. I said, okay, let me ask him if he's interested. Then I asked Spending, he said, let me say, okay. I said, no problem. This lady said he doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't want to ask you anything about in this case. She just want to give you money for the next inquest for security. So take it. He's not asking for your number. He just want to know you. She just want to know you. Just take it. So which the lady helped and gave Spending money. I didn't even give him an account. I gave her Spending's account. So that was when that sparked the relationship between myself and this person. So after a month thereabout, then she disclosed to me that she said, so we now started talking, after 1 month we knew each other. Then she said she's surprised that people are castigating spending, that he didn't say the truth because he didn't provide security, that she gave money to Arifa, 300,000, to provide security for spending. I said, huh? What did you say? Okay, let me ask spending, because on that first time spending gave testimony, I don't think I saw any security. We didn't even discuss security because I didn't even think he did it. I didn't know. And I asked Penny. Penny said, nobody provided security for me. Nobody. Did Arifa discuss with you that somebody gave him $300, 300,000 to provide security for you? Penny said nobody approaches. Arifa never told him anything. And I said, okay, fine. Then I went back to this lady. I told this lady, oh, I've asked Penny. Penny said, nobody provided security for him. And the guy was like, what? I said, yes. Then she was so disappointed and she was forced to talk. And she told me when that was the first day, the first time Spendy was going to give testimony in court. She said she thought it in her heart of heart that, this person is going to need security. And then she went into Arifa's DM and said, Arifa, who could she talk to? Then she went to Arifa and said, I want to provide money for security for Spending. Have my number. And they spoke. And Arifa gave his account number to this lady. And this lady said she gave 300. That's what she told me to Arifa. But she was surprised. After the court proceedings, they said Spendy couldn't talk because some people were in the court. No, he is feeling threatened because some people were in court, probably from Elikushi or for the monarch or whatever. So he's surprised. Is it that I say, you, when you gave Arifa the money, didn't you ask him Alpha? He said she didn't bother to ask anything anymore. I said, okay, fine. At the time she was telling me, was Arifa in detention then? I can't remember. So I said, really? I said, yes. Then I said, you know what? I'm going to go ask Arifa. She said, no, don't ask her. I said, me. I should not ask. Me, I will not ask. I said, okay, don't worry. I will not ask, no problem. I said, no, I now told myself, I'm going to do my findings. I trust that lady, but I was surprised that how can they give you that money and you did not provide, you didn't use the money for the purpose. So I think that time, was Arifa in detention? I can't remember, it's still some time. But anyway, I was trying to find out from Arifa what happened, right? Yes, he was in detention when this lady told me. Yeah. He was incarcerated. So that was when I knew this man called Pierce. Then I used to talk to what's the name of this woman? Aries. Because Aries introduced me to Pierce. So I have Pierce's number. So I knew Pierce used to talk to Arifa. When he was in detention, then I called Pierce. I said, hey, Pierce, I want to talk to you about something. I don't want to waste our time. And I told him this, I just told you guys. And the guy said, he doesn't know anything about it. That anyway, he's going to ask Arifa right in detention. So I say, ask, mention Queen. But I don't want you to mention this lady that told, because she didn't even want me to ask. But mention Queen, mention my name. And said, the lady gave him money. So anyway, then Pierce said, I'm going to get back to you.
Just a minute, Gladiator Queen. Sorry to interject you. Are you saying Pierce was talking to Arifa while in prison?
Oh my God. No, I'm sorry. Now, it's not, I think it's these days beginning to know, people know that maybe people are saying Pierce is not, is anti-justice, something, I don't know. Because it was for justice for highlight.
It's an anti-justice, and it's a snitch from Oba.
I don't know, but it was, like I said, Aries was one that introduced me to Pierce. And I have his number. And I was hearing that Pierce used to talk to Arifa. I heard on the platform now. So I asked Pierce, and I told Pierce this. Then Pierce said, I will ask him. I said, mention my name And I gave him another code, which I don't want to. I need to. This lady in question, who actually gave this money, doesn't want her information out there. I actually gave PS that, tell him that so lady. And PS went, sorry. Then I said, okay. I told PS on a Sunday. Then by Monday, PS said, he asked Arifa. Arifa said, nobody gave him any money. I said, really? Nobody gave him any money. I said, could this person be lying? I mean, I said, lie, J. Somebody that can give spending, that kind of money. For spending. So, and I said, okay, it's okay. So, but nobody gave him that money, 300,000 for security, spending security. To buy any cocoa phone. PS, yes, forget about it. And that was it. That was on Monday, right? By the time it was on Tuesday, this lady that I told you gave money, that have told me she doesn't want me to talk to anybody about this money she gave, right? Just suddenly sent a message to my WhatsApp and said, why is Arifa calling me? And I don't want to answer him. I said, hear him out. Hear whatever you want to say. He said, I told him to talk. He doesn't want to talk. He wants to chat. I said, tell him you don't want to talk, chat. Then both of us say, you know what? Then I didn't want to tell that. I said, oh, let me tell you why he's calling. I just told PS on Sunday what happened. She was mad. That why did you? I told you not to. I said, I'm sorry I did it anyway. Because I don't like someone who people think he's fighting for justice and he's doing such a thing. It's wrong. I'm sorry I have to do it. So Arifa denied to PS. There was something like that. Nobody gave him word. But on Wednesday, he got in touch with this lady. This lady screenshot and sent it to me on WhatsApp. Arifa reaching out to her said, oh, how come PS reached out to you on Sunday? By Tuesday, you started reaching out to this lady. You remember who gave you the money now, right? So I told the ladies, you know what? I don't want to have anything to do with him. He's a thief. And I said, just block him off. And we blocked him. And that was it. So after that, I can't remember. Yeah, it's been some time. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, let me cut it off. So after that happened, I can't remember what. Then, yeah. So when Arifa came out of detention, yes, he came out. So when he came out, I have Arifa's number, and I called Arifa by myself. And I said, Arifa, I was the one that sent PS to you about the money. So I told her the name of the person and everything. He said, nobody gave me that kind of money, 300,000, but let me check my account details. Let me see if that name you mentioned, I can check it. It should be around what? I think February, March. He said he was going to check. So I was on the phone. He checked. Then he said, oh, he has sent the money. I think it's 280,000 naira or 290. Then I said, 280, 290, 300. So that means the lady gave you the money then. Then why did you tell PS that you didn't receive any money? And why did PS ask you on Sunday, and by Wednesday or Tuesday, you approach this lady? Saying that you didn't collect any money. You got to, and the way I talk, I'm firm. I was like, am I threatening him? Am I threatening him? I'm threatening him. I said, this is not a threat. This is how I talk, I'm sorry. He threatening him, telling me, but him, you could like it. Agabage baby, I don't like it. I should have kept my mouth shut, go come in now. But I don't know. That is like, no. This is wrong. And that day, when he said, what's the lady in your phone? 300, 280 or 290 or so. Then again, and I said, you know what? When they below was spend me so pay. Oh, the security concon. Then he now told me. Hold on. Then he now told me. He said, so he now said, the security concon. He said, money flow. When he 280 in your phone, I said, okay, fine. So he now said, Kimi lo beniye komu receipt wa. Then once of again pay, if this person didn't give you the 300, why did you go and call spending? Asking for spending to give you his account. Kò fẹ́ fún ní 10,000 naira. Working no fẹ́ fún spending 10,000 naira. Why? If you're 10,000, because spending told me. She told no she need my account me work on for me 10,000 naira. Oh, the phone I didn't produce. I didn't give Arifa my account because 10,000 working over fishy. In fact, and I said, Arifa, do you know spending told me you called him and you requested his account for 10,000 naira. You defending accounted did what she saw. Why? So everything, interlocking now. Then he said, when I told spending to give me his account details, 20,000 and spending was incarcerated. It was incarcerated then. Money, really? Only yes. Money, okay, no problem. There are two things my saying. I want to go and ask this lady that gave the money. What's the question lady earlier produced receipts? I said, no problem. I'll go and meet this lady, although she doesn't want her name mentioned, my bae, if she would. But everything is has been let out of the bag. Maybe she would give me the receipt. Because I was requesting for receipt, for feeling more exact money. And I said, okay, two things. I'm going to ask this lady to give me the receipt that he's using paying you the money. And I'm going to also ask spending pay. Are you sure you were not incarcerated when Arifa was asking you to give him your account details so that I can give you 10,000 naira? So I said, I'm going to get back to you, don't worry. So by the time I got to this lady I was talking, she was mad. I said, can you give me the receipt, to pay? This lady, she said, I told her I don't want to be involved. She was so mad at me. She said, I can't give you the receipt. I said, okay, no problem. I know you were advertised anyway at the beginning, but I just have to know you don't want to give me the receipt. No problem. In my heart of hearts, okay, since this lady want to give me the receipt, me who need proof for money, Abi, and who need the mocking loba spending mopping. Give me just forget about the issue, Jerry. Anyway, and that was it. And lo and behold, this next day or third day, or fifth day or so, I saw Arifa on his platform talking about this issue. One lady called me. She didn't mention my name. One lady called me. He said that it was like a threat. You know how he behaves so arrogantly. He said she produced I told her to produce receipt. Since today, I've not seen her. And then I saw Gureti there contribute. Gureti said, you know what I mean? I laughed. I didn't say anything. I kept quiet. So afterwards, I now called Arifa, you went on your platform to start talking about you're playing innocent. Let me tell you something. Shori, I wanted this issue to die down here and let us forget about it here. But let me tell you, to the fact the lady you produce the receipt for me, right? That is Ola to Jenny. Ola to Jacqueline of a fumi to look at the any tani. Because the lady says she used her real name. The Kaliko she really me, me. But she real name the folk on social media, TikTok, Sorry. But yet to Jenny, just here, and that more than many things will be basoro. Till lady must me receipts too. Tikasha back be banye. Take a back be. Although to battle solo the platform, I know you are coding, you didn't mention my name. But if you mention it again, I'll be forced to talk. So let's just forget about it because now you're playing innocent because this lady doesn't want to give me the receipts. Me, they below spending money, I let everything die down. But while they're trying to play innocent. The battle, I'll raise it. Let's forget about it. And I told him that I cut off the phone. The next thing, PS called me. By the time PS called me, the third day or so, Kilo de Mr. PS, Arifa so back on. When you okay, bring Arifa in. Then we had a 3-way call. What is sorrow spending pay? You keep spending more. kóun sọ pé kí ṣe kóun pé kí spending gbà tí òun spending one detention but spending one detention lòun ní pé kó mú receipt wá kó mú account ẹ̀ wá kóun fùfún lówó kò ṣe gbígbà tó jáde. Mo ní really Arifa, you're still going on and on this issue. The next thing I did was I go spending wọlé ni. When he spending talk and immediately spending said ngba tẹ́ni kí n sọ pé kí n mú account number mi wá fún yín mo ti jáde ní detention. It was a Saturday morning. In fact, when you were asking me to bring my account for 10,000, my friends were in the sitting room. They were even making fun of me. 10,000 naira ló fẹ́ fún wọ. Wọ́n fẹ́ bá mi information lọ́wọ́, wọ́n fẹ́ 10,000 naira. You know, and the guy said he felt embarrassed. Bó nǹkan sọ pé mo dẹ̀ máa fún yín. Until today, mi ṣáà fún yín. And Arifa wọn irọ́ ni, ó wà ní detention gbà yẹn ni, detention ló wà. And spending suwẹ̀ ṣé mo máa parọ́ mọ́ra mi ni, detention ni mo kọ́ ni mo wà náà, detention mo ti jáde gbà yẹn náà. Bó ṣe fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo kàn bọ́ ní Arifa wá. Má kò spending ó ti mọ yín lára kẹ́ má kọ́ mọ̀ yẹn àjẹ́. Má kọ́ mọ̀ yẹn lára jẹ́. Don't intimidate him. Is he a baby that he didn't know when you asked him to produce his account for you to credit him 10,000? You know what? I told you not to talk about this issue again. And you're going on and on and on and on. Mr. Pierce, you are here. One, Arifa, for the up 10th time, let us forget about this issue. Because if Arifa let me flog this issue with him, he will not like the outcome. And I said, okay, I'm not going to start. He wanted to go on and on. I said, okay, Arifa, I'll tell you something. You told me that this lady gave you remember the lady gave you 20,000, and the lady said it's for security for all of you. All of you, who are all of you? You, Spending, and Westo. That was the woman gave you the money for. That the woman did not say Spending alone. And that when this lady sent the money to him, it was a day to inquest. Right? It was even on Okada when she called. And the lady talked to him. Can you provide security for us, for the three of you? That's what he said. But the lady said, she never said for all of you. She said Spending alone. She said, okay. And this lady said, okay. And the lady said, okay, yes, I can bro. Give me. And he said she gave his account number to this lady. And when he gave his account number to this lady, and the lady carried the account, and the next thing was inquest. And the only mistake Arifa made, Arifa was not telling me that the second day he went to meet Westo, and Westo had already secured some pole, right? And I asked Arifa, did you tell Westo that certain person gave you money to provide security for the three of you? This is the 280, this is the 290. Now that you provided security, this is the money. This is what I have. Leave Spending out of this. Two of you, did you tell Westo about the money? So that can be since the Westo to provide the security. Arika couldn't give a response. Ibulobe is sorrow. I say, no one. If you trash me, they can bring you down. I know what your response is, but let me tell you something. If I want to get to the root of this matter, time anywhere to what he jadi, or time anywhere to Westo was joking that he's testing ground, testing his microphone. I said, I can go and meet Westo and ask him about this issue. And if Westo dare say you didn't give him anything from that 280, I'll blow it open. Because now you are playing victim in this matter. So let us just forget about this issue and let it go. Let it fly. Because I didn't expect you to go and meet Pierce to come and talk. Because the meeting back there. But if you want to flog it, I will flog it with you. Let it slide. Me but as a phone, anybody load the platform kokori. Let it slide. Forget about it. But let me tell you, you are not innocent. But let's forget about it. I mean, I can boom my daughter Westo. That's a big way. But I won't ask because I know what the answer would be. You never remitted that money to Westo. You spent everything. Out of 280, one keep spending account for 10,000 naira for what? It's not. You need to stop this thing. This is manipulation. This is. I don't want to use absurd words. This is manipulation. This is indirect stealing. I'm sorry to say use this word. Because if you don't stop it, you're going to do something worse to somebody who cannot keep quiet like me. That was my final words to him. I said, you got to stop this collecting money from people. Because if you don't stop it, you're going to meet somebody who cannot keep quiet. Like I decided to keep quiet about this matter. And I ended it there and then. It ended. And the issue of spending arose when Bukky Jesse called spending. Arifa was the first person that came up, you know what, to criticize spending. Why? Because spending twice Spending confronted him and said, you asked me to produce my account while I was out, not when I was in detention. I was out of detention. And I told myself, I will tell spending to go and get his call record, call log for that period. And we will see the time when Arifa called him. At least the whole world knew, at least all of us knew when spending was out of detention. And we'll look at the time when he put the call through to spending. But you know what? I don't want to blow it open. But and I warned him, I said, you need to stop. You need to stop, but this is manipulation and indirect stealing. I don't want to use that word, but this is what I create. This is what I tell me to be. But he's not feeling remorseful. And I let it go. And like I said, he came to Bukky Jesse to intimidate spending because spending confronted him and told him, you know what I mean? Confronted him and told him what? Pay rolling pa mini. Ipe mo ti jáde kẹ́ tó béèrè owó kẹ́ tó béèrè kíní lọ́wọ́ mi kí ló pè kẹ́ tó béèrè account number mi lọ́wọ́ mi mo ti jáde. So and that was why you were quick to come to Bukky's platform on that day to come and criticize spending for paro because what was he confronted you. But I let it slide, let it go. And since then I kept quiet, I didn't say anything. Not until yesterday or so, when I heard Bukky just talking about Arifa collecting money from a family, a lady, a woman, whatever, for 10 million, and I put the call to Arifa. I said, Arifa, remember when I told you months ago that you need to stop this collecting of money from people? You know what? You see what you've gotten yourself into now. I'm sure. Bóyá nìyẹn bóyá ètò fún ẹ̀gàn bóyá gan ló pé 10 million bóyá kò lè ju 2 million lọ 40 10 million bóyá lọ́wọ́ báyìí. That's what I told him. You see, Mister, I told you that time you need to stop collecting money from people. You need to stop it. It's manipulation. And lo and behold, the next thing was like, Ayema, you know, I know you wanted to say Ayema, but you know what? I mean, I heard that word Ayema, I just blocked the WhatsApp yesterday afternoon. I just blocked it. I didn't let him finish. So when I heard people in Latisne making case for Arifa, like they don't know him. You guys don't know him. You guys are saying he was incarcerated because all in the big was fighting for justice for Papa. No, he lied. He fabricated those stories about the monarch. That was what landed him to detention. So let's call a spade a spade. The thing is that your remorseful. That is why I came out to say what I just said now. Arifa, you may be hearing my voice. Everything I said, bí mo parọ́, bí mo fi kún, bí mo dẹ̀ yọ̀ ńbẹ̀. go on your platform tomorrow and do what? Say your own. Because I warned you then. Ipe, má lọ ṣe sí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni tí kò ní dákẹ́ bí mi ṣe dákẹ́. Because immediately I just let it slide. It was between me and you. Etí tó gbọ́ was Pierce àti one man kan pè ní B2BB. Uton, those are the people that heard. I told him, má lọ ṣe sí ẹni tó pé kò ní lè dákẹ́ bí mi ṣe dákẹ́ yìí, and he come up by bluff. In just how many months ago now, ó ti ṣe sọ́wọ́n tẹ́ pé wọ́n lè dákẹ́. Serves you right. Wọ́n ní ẹni tí a bá ń bá wí, ọmọ tá a bá ń bá wí tó bá wà àrùn kì lọ́dọ̀ ní kó parun. I'm not saying you're a child, but wọ́n máa ní pé ká má gbọ́dọ̀ máa fi ọwọ́ pa ọmọ tí ò ń tó ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa. A gbọ́dọ̀ máa fọwọ́ ra ní ara nǹkan tá a lè fi ká ṣe kò dáa. He's not the only one in this justice who needs money. He's not the only one. How come he's the only one that money is being mentioned, his name will be mentioned? Why? And he's not anywhere remorseful. That is the painful aspect of this thing. He's not remorseful. He's not remorseful. And I don't blame him. I blame those people giving it to him. There's nothing wrong in paying back for helping. But when you're not beginning to take advantage of it as you're doing now, Arifa, it's not fair. It's not right. And you couldn't even lie on spending. You lied. And like I told you, the last time, I will test men to go bring his call up, request for his call log. And I will check the time you called him. At least you show the date, the month, and the time. Okay. And like I say, people don't, and you people more spending me. You can see people, that's why you know what? That was why I did what I took it and exit out of justice for Mohbad. Because some people don't know what is, you know what, it's okay. So that's what I just have to say. Because maybe whatever I just said, maybe that will make Arifa have a rethink and stop what all this he's doing. Because you know what? It's tainting your integrity. We don't know you're tainting your reputation. And I hope what I've said tonight, you will think over it and you will stop it. Thank you.
I think Mr. President has left. Because this one long.
God bless you. Oh, Gladiator Queen, for all you do. God bless you so much. Well, the truth I always say cannot be hidden. The truth will always come out. Those that are doing it for their own selfish interest, all of them, their secrets are coming out. Like I said, in justice for Mohbad, we are going to be standing firm. We cannot bring death into justice for Mohbad. We cannot we cannot condone issue like this to continue to fester on in justice for Mohbad. We are not cause platforms. We are not cause gladiators. Those that are getting their sources from illicit wealth, from blood money, those in the other platform in Team Wumi, they are liabilities unto themselves and unto Wumi. But in this justice for Mohbad, those that are standing firm, we are going to be fighting on with clean hands. Posterity shall judge all of them. And that is what we are always saying. Don't use justice for Mohbad as a business venture. Do not use justice for Mohbad for your personal interest. If you are fighting for justice, let us do so selflessly. It's only God that can reward us. Before we round up tonight, Gladiator Accountability Ada, are you there?
I'm very
Talk to us. You are the last gladiator standing tonight.
I read something for comment section. They said Arifa said if you want to drag me, bring evidence, come outside. In Yeleno Arifa, they play. Arifa, they play. You weigh your evidence, the Yakata. They play. And people are saying, what's it called? What's this man called? The man that my sister confessed dragging. That man, what is shape for man on the normal ground? What's it called? Ghosty. I even what's it called? That man. I heard that time that he paid for Arifa's lawyer too. If I'm lying, make Arifa come drag, make me come outside, make come talk, say I lie. The man pay for where this man is getting money from. He's the one that is sponsoring Prime Boy. Where this man is getting money from? PSC, yeah. Sponsoring Arifa, doing so many silly things. Where is he getting money from? She could go to for wishing. And Arifa is asking people to bring evidence. I've learned Arifa now. Arifa is asking for evidence. You way you know say you collect money up and they ask for evidence. Arifa, Abba now. So much evidence is not from you. They play. And I hear say you want turn someone to Pepe. Pepe ko Toki Tolotolo ni. What we don't want TikTok. I see you. Mori don't pay don't want TikTok. We just toro ki to ba fe wo moto lasan you beg for money. Do you have that money? We don't want now. And you are still begging money. We don't work come spend it. They play. Pepe ye ko tolotolo ni mogun wiri to ni. To pa nkan je bele kisa. Ba wa shogun kamen to pa bombard. Oya. Babalawo. Shogun kamen to pa bombard o. Joe, that's what we need now. We cannot shall not be here for 1 year now. And you say you have jazz. We never know where to keep Boba for 1 year. It's still there here. And you they collect money up and down. Now you people don't want justice to finish. Because you want to be getting money from it. I beg you, let issue. I have more to say, but let issue. Me, I go give you. See, don't worry, tomorrow is Sunday, back to back. Arifa, Ajay, Pepe, I saw your deal. I want to make Pepe, my pogo. So you go turn people to play tire. They play. God, I beg. I beg you. You feel like that. If I can just let me go right to go and sleep. Only yali bali. I'm a January.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all you have said tonight. I want to say a big thank you to all the gladiators, all the justice seekers that have joined us in this live. Where, just like we said, we have done our bit, we have stood for the truth, and we have spoken the truth unconditionally. It is left for those that are doing business in this justice of Mohbad to think about their hands, to think about posterity and think about karma and retrace their steps. We cannot be doing this wrong thing and allow karma not to catch up with all of them that are doing it. We cannot continue to pamper these people and be saying they are part of justice when they are long gone. Those that have neglected the justice, they can never be brought for justice. Those that are making people dry, those that have turned J4M to ATM, they have turned it to money ritual. They are now making money, getting money, disturbing the peace of this battle, disturbing the peace of those that are ready to sacrifice everything for the cause of justice. We have to speed them out, and that's what we are doing tonight. We have set the record straight. Let everybody retrace his step, those that are involved in this illicit act, so that the judgment of God will not come upon them. Thank you once again for all of those that have been part of this program. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.